Welcome back to my channel. I am Severely Mame. Happy New Year. Now, I am a little delayed in wishing you a Happy New Year, seeing as that it is almost February, but I decided to give myself the month of January off and the holidays to just focus on working on my projects and spending time with, the people I love during the holiday season. Now, I went a little longer than actually planned. I wanted to be back in the middle of the month. I wanted to take off like 1 month clean. But then I'm a little late, maybe a couple weeks. But I am back. I have a weekly schedule planned, lots of fun content to come. But first, I just figured I would go into kind of what's new, what's going on. First thing, as you can see, I have glasses now. It's very exciting. I don't get constant headaches anymore, so it makes all of my projects and video editing and things like that much easier and faster in the long run because I don't have to keep taking breaks because my brain is on fire. So that's very exciting. I have, if you saw on Instagram, maybe you haven't, I have fixed up the wig that I made that you can view here on this channel. And now is a half up, half do style. Now you might have seen a little in-between video come out this week on how I did that. I just wanted to jump into getting things back on the channel even before I got my hello, happy 2021 video in. Now, I've gotten this hairstyle to work. I'm wearing this far more often than I was when it was all down, but that's, I'm not going anywhere, so I'm not really wearing it that much more often. Part of why I haven't been here is because my partner, Keenan, they got a new remote job, and where my sewing table was and where I kind of did my filming is now their home office, which is very exciting. They love their new job. I'm happy for them, even though I have lost my sewing space. They have a cute little home office that they really love, and now we wake up at 7:30 every morning for them to go to work. It's very fun. They've been training, so I haven't had the house kind of quiet enough for me to do filming. Like, I didn't want to be making noise while they're doing Zoom calls and things like that. So I haven't been doing any videos, but like I said, I am now back. I have put a list together of the videos I want to make in 2021, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting year for YouTube. I am excited to be back. Now, outside of Keenan's job change and my having glasses, not much else has changed because it is, still a pandemic. My partner and I just stay home with our roommate, and I make dinner every night, and we have our groceries delivered. So we really don't leave unless we need to buy cigarettes because it's, I think, the only thing I can't get delivered. But that means I am keeping busy with projects of kind of all different areas. I think that this is like a good time for me to show you what I'm working on and what I've finished up since I saw you all last. Now, I have a lot of projects going as usual. Some are just for me, some are for Patreon, and some are going to be actually things that you can buy from me, which I'm very excited about. I'll leave those till the end and show you all the things I'm kind of working on now. Also, I want to shout out to one of my favorite reproduction jewelry brands. This isn't sponsored or anything, but I am wearing Bow and Crossbones earrings, brooch on this side, brooch, and bangles, all from, like I said, Bow and Crossbones. Look them up. They are fantastic. Their quality is great. They are truly one of my favorite reproduction brands. Like I said, this isn't like sponsored in any way. I just wanted to shout out a business that I really like, and I think all of you might too. So I'm going to show you, I guess, kind of the last project you guys saw me working on that wasn't Christmas oriented was my knit suit. Now, that was technically Christmas oriented because I wanted to wear it on Christmas Eve, but when we changed our Christmas plans to staying home, I didn't want to like rush it just to get it done to, you know, wear it in my living room exclusively, but I would have met my deadline had I like taken the time to learn to crochet. But I finished knitting every component. Here is the finished skirt. It doesn't look like much, but it is a hand knit skirt. I was saying that I need to learn to crochet, which I kind of knew I would need for this project. And I need it to secure the like elastic on the inside of this. Now, if you've ever had like a vintage knit set, which they're very popular right now, so if you're watching this, there's a good chance you know what I'm talking about. There's not like a waistband on a lot of them. It's a piece of elastic that is held in by a crocheted band all the way around. So I need to learn how to crochet to do that, which maybe is something we can do together, and I can finish up this skirt. The skirt still needs blocking, and all of the edges to be finished. And when I say finished, the pattern wants me to crochet a stitch around the edge, and then I need to pull in all of my threads. But I can't believe I knit the skirt as fast as I did. This was crazy. This was an insane amount of work. And I think it's maybe going to be my goal to do one dress or knit suit a year. I did ask my mom if I could get her to start knitting my skirts for me and just, you know, send her yarn and let her go at it for a year and hopefully make me something. But she did not agree to do that, which I fully understand because after knitting one myself, I know it's a lot of work. But I'm very excited. I love this skirt. I know for a fact that knit skirts don't look very good on me because I don't have very small hips, and especially with my holiday weight gain, which is another life update that I'm just going to ignore. My holiday weight gain, I'm carrying a lot in my belly, and I don't have a ton on my hips when it comes to weight, so I don't get like that beautiful curvy shape like my friend that I will show you right here with her Instagram. She is the knit inspiration right now. I think she is a big part of why these knit sets are taking off like crazy and like the it thing of the vintage world right now. That's just my opinion. But yes, so this project is, all of the knitting is done. The jacket is like half pieced together. I was running into some issues and I had to like take out my piecing together a couple times. So I put it down instead of trying to rush through it and, you know, just get it done. I want it to be something that I use for years. Also, I haven't found the perfect buttons. If anyone has links to like a nice vintage or vintage style green button that you think would go great with this, let me know because I need 5 or 6 of them. Next project is, this project is a 1940s fez style hat. I just realized I just dropped 2 of my stitches, which this project is fairly easy. Like the pattern is easy. I can link this. It's from Etsy. I can link it down below. I'm knitting this pattern in, but I'm knitting it with 4 double-edged needles, and I've never done that before, but I've wanted to figure out how to do this because I've knit in the round, because I just knit that entire skirt in the round, but I hadn't knit on 4 needles like this. When I say 4, I mean this is the 4th one that swaps out as I'm knitting all through. So this will be a 1940s fez style hat. I thought this pattern was very cute. I've wanted to make it for a while. I'm not, you know, I haven't made a ton of progress on this, but when it's finished, it'll go with the suit, which will be nice to have, because, you know, I maybe might not always wear the jacket with it, so if I have the skirt, I can wear the hat to pull the color up through it. I might make a matching scarf So it's like a full big set because I love that. And I have a good amount of yarn left over from the project, which is a little unexpected. I bought a lot of yarn, almost 5,000 yards, because that's kind of what the pattern dictated. And I didn't use it. So that leaves me with yarn for other projects, which I love to have. So this hat, like I said, I will link it down below where you can get it yourself. But here's just what the finished hat should look like. It's going to be very cute. I like a fez. So I think that this will be a fun design. Now this one you haven't seen since the knitting roundup I posted in the end of summer, I think. I finished the front piece of my 1940s basic stripe sweater. It's going to be short sleeve, little gray, black, and yellow colorway. I got really into this goldenroddy yellow color for a while. I still love it. But I took a break to do other projects like my candy corn sweater and the knit suit, both of which are verging on complete. The candy corn sweater is done, and I've worn it, but this one isn't yet. I have finished the front, and I am now working on the back, which is done almost exactly the same. This is a project from Subversive Femmes website. This will be in the description also. I love Bex and this Subversive Femme website. Every year, she does 1 month that she posts free patterns that are in larger sizes so people like me can find things to knit. I am so sorry that this blazer is popping open like this and showing this like stupid pink cami I have on. But my slips both need repairs. So it's like keeps peeking out, and my apologies. It's really ruining the illusion for me. The illusion that I'm a put together humanoid. But yes, back to this knit. It's 3 colors of wool that I got from Hobby, Hobbii. It was like their natural wool or something like that. They don't have their paper sleeves on them anymore. I got 3 of these black ones and 2 of the gray and the yellow. And for a while I was like, oh, that's not going to be enough. I'm going to run out. And as I've almost finished up the gray and yellow ball, I've realized that I've gotten almost the front and back done completely. So all I have left is the short sleeves. So that should have been more than enough yarn, which is exciting. So these are my knits currently. I also have the green mohair sweater that I started a long time ago. And I didn't plan on pulling that one out because I don't know when I'm gonna pick it back up. But I made a mistake making one of the pieces. The front and back are done identically, and it's kind of a slash neck. And I did my armhole increase. Well, not. There's like little cap sleeves. It's like one front piece, one back piece. It's very cute. Front and back are done exactly the same. But yeah, I messed up where the increases go for the little cap sleeve shape, and I had to rip it back, but the yarn I was using would not rip back, it would just rip. So I had to fully restart. So I didn't even pull that piece out because I haven't touched it in quite some time. So those are my current knits. I have one pattern that I started that I am pattern testing for someone, and they've only given us one very small piece of it, so that's not even worth showing, but that's going to be in a like almost chartreusey green and brown stripe combo. I can't wait to work on that one in the future. It's really exciting. I also found this pattern that I might use some leftover yarn to do. The leftover yarn from the suit is one of the ones I might use, and then I bought some like Slytherin colors to do another one of these stripes. But I don't think I'm going to do it anymore because I think I only need the one striped jumper for now. But we'll see. I haven't started on that one yet. I'm going to finish up the striped sweater before I make any big calls. Now, I've mentioned this on my like social media that I'm not going to be showing this project anywhere but on my Patreon, but I did want to mention it here briefly. I am working on making this Eva Dress pattern. It is from the 1940s. Eva Dress is a company that reprints and makes bigger size ranges for vintage patterns. Now it's nice because they're not only working from like one set of patterns, like it's only Simplicity or something like that. When you go to like a Joann and try and get the vintage reprint patterns, like Simplicity hasn't put much for new ones out in years. So Eva Dress is great for that. This is not sponsored by them. This is my first pattern from them. I splurged. It was almost $30, which is, I've never paid that much for a pattern. But for this blouse, skirt, and jacket combo, I was very happy to. And also my partner told me to pick something out around the Christmas season, and they gave me, like, they bought it for me. And I'm making it out of a buttery cream wool that I found at a Goodwill. It's like a gabardine, not like a vintage gabardine, but closer to a modern wool gabardine weave. It is nice, kind of lighter than I thought. As I started sewing it, I was like, wow, this looks really cheap looking. With the cut of this suit, I wasn't sure if I was going to do any embellishment. I did change my mind on that very quickly, and I will show you, I guess, what Instagram saw, which is that I am doing a very intense sequin job on the detail of the cut of this suit. Now, that's all I'm going to show you. That is exclusively on my Patreon. I have the link for my Patreon down below. That is, yeah, a project that I'm only doing updates on there. It's just an exclusive for them. For the lowest monthly patron amount, $3, you can see my photo progress. And amounts that go up, you'll get a little bit more tastes of it. But yeah, this will not be shown on social media while I'm doing the progress of it. It'll be shown when I get finished, I guess. But that won't be for a while because I have a lot of hand sequining to do. Like I said on my Patreon, I'll even be showing you how I do that if you want to maybe do some sequining for yourself. So that is this Eva Dress pattern. I have another one that will get a video in the future. But I'm not going to show you that one just yet because I have other things that are coming first. Now, I said I would save it towards the end of the video, that I am doing things that will actually be for sale, finally. People have asked to buy things that I make in the past, and kind of the beginning of the pandemic, I started a little, like, vintage-inspired, fetish-inspired accessory company called Cowgill Ranchware. I took a little break from it when a lot of the Black Lives Matter protests were happening, because I didn't want to take up space on social media trying to promote a new business. I wanted the voices that needed to be heard to have available airwaves. So I took a break from making and trying to sell things because I didn't have a store or anything set up. It was just sales on Instagram. But I've decided it is time to come back to making them. I've had enough requests from people over the last few months that now that the holidays are over, I can actually devote the time it needs to make more pieces. So I want to show you two of the ones that I'm working on right now. If you don't know what I'm talking about, here are a couple of the designs that I've made and sold already. Everything kind of gets sold as a one-off, just as I make them. There is like a 40s fatty tie kind of style based off of my spiderweb and moth tie that I have, and then there is like classic Western cuts of ties, and then just cute kind of fetishy collars, and all on the more realm of fashion versus fetish function. But it's a intersection of Western wear and fetish wear, which is a very severely named thing. So I wanted to show you what I've been working on. This is one of the 40s fatty ties. It would sit like this, and then will have a collar piece that goes around and can go under the collar of a jacket, or, you know, with a blazer with nothing on under it, like it kind of looks like I'm wearing right now. So this die is hand painted by me. I have made all of the patterns myself. I do all of the like hardware and everything myself. I finish the edges of all the leather. But yeah, so I hand paint different designs. This is one that will be up for sale in the near future. And so is this one. This one just got painted yesterday. It may not be finished. I spent kind of the day working on it, and I feel like I need more down here, but I haven't figured out what I want that to be just yet. So this devil mask tie will be coming out probably next week also. But if you want to follow the account where I make and will be selling these things, is Cowgill Ranchware on Instagram. Put that right here. But yeah, I have new styles of collars coming and ties, and all of things will be hand painted. It's fun. It is something I really enjoy doing, and I'm happy to see that people also enjoy looking at it. All in all, I think that is where I'm going to wrap today up. It has been, you know, nice to have a month and a half off, but I am back to YouTube. I have a lot of exciting videos planned. I have a lot of exciting things for Patreon planned. Please, if you have, you know, a little extra money coming in during the pandemic times and want to support me in making these videos and things like that, go over to my Patreon, see if that's something that you'd like to join, because I am really excited about the content that's coming there and the things that are just coming on my normal YouTube here. I'm not obviously going to put everything behind a paywall. They just get exclusives by way of photos, one video a month, and then early access to my YouTube videos. So give that a shot. Think about it. The link is below in the description of this video. All in all, I wanted to thank everyone who has stuck with my channel. It has been, you know, a lot of me doing videos and then taking breaks for, you know, 6-8 months at a time. This time I came back after a month and a half, and I don't plan on going anywhere. Make sure to like and subscribe. I am Severely Mame, and I will see you next week.